Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So, as I said, I have the pleasant task to be the program director. So, our program is going to be a short program, but it's important because this is a very, very important event. So, with the opening and welcome, I'd like to ask Councillor Dwayne Ponsonby and Councillor Kaldin, either one of you, which one's going to do the welcoming and opening in your area. So, it's important that we request you to do the welcoming.
Good morning, RD. Thank you so much. I would like to welcome our executive mayor, the first citizen in the city of Johannesburg. I would like to welcome our MMC load reduction. I call him MMC load reduction. The first citizen for power, our newly appointed chairperson. Welcome and welcome to Eldorado Park. Welcome to my counterpart, the councillor of Ward 17, all officials, the CEO for City Power, and members of the public. Mr. Mayor, this substation has been standing here very, very long. I think we all know the history behind it. It's been standing since the time of the former Mayor Herman Mashaba. Today, as a community and as ward councillors, we want to thank you. We want to thank the city of Johannesburg for granting us this opportunity, because we've had endless problems with electricity in our community. Outages that go as long as 21 days. I think we all know that the substation has burnt 3 occasional times. But today we want to say we're grateful, we appreciate it, and we're saying as a community we'll try better, to start paying for services so that the entity can start collecting revenue, because we do understand that entities cannot operate without revenue being collected. But today is a day to celebrate. I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to allow Councillor Ponsonby to say something, and then I close off there. Thank you so much.
You don't come into somebody's house and you don't respond when they say hello. Hello? Thank you. MMC, Ian, thank you. Chairperson, thank you very much for coming. The greater community, City Power officials, we thank you. CEO, under your leadership, you've done it, madam. GEs, planning, the guys of planning, ANZA, you had sleepless nights. Well done to everybody. This is a great achievement for this community. I call it the new command center for Eldorado Park, because it does give some type of command. Because when the power goes off, we are being sworn by community. So that's where the command is. So thank you very much, everybody, for your dedication, time. You know, time is valuable. We live on borrowed time, I always say that. So for people to come out and give their time and effort to a project, it's invaluable. There's no cost to that. So thank you very much. As the plaque will be unveiled, we pray that everything prosperous shall come to everything to this area, that will have more light than load reduction, emotional load reduction. The mayor asked us, what is load reduction when we were working? So maybe in your opening remarks, you will just clarify to the mayor, put him on the level. Thank you very much, leadership. To the community, let us appreciate all the effort that has gone into this place. Let us also thank the officials in their own capacities. There's issues, we will resolve the issues. I always tell people there's ways of resolving issues. We are not animals, we are not barbaric. We are professional people and we know how to conduct ourselves. Thank you very much and God bless you. Have a great day.
Thank you, councillors, for that warm welcome, and we appreciate your words. Thank you so much. We now, in the next part of our program, is to ask our MMC for EISD, Mr. Jack Sequela, to address us, and we appreciate your presence as well. I hope I pronounced your name right. I'm trying to get the pronunciation. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we give a warm welcome to our MMC? We appreciate his presence. Over to you, MMC.
I hold them both. A nice man. No, morning. First, let me acknowledge the executive mayor present, councillors Dwayne, Gabi, Councillor Khaldin. We'd like to appreciate yourself and thank you very much for continuing this particular project until it is delivered. I know the role you've played of securing the area, guarding against the network theft, cable theft, and so on. Hence, I call him Nkabi. One day I came here, he was in another car having certain things in his arms and necks, you know, those things that they put here. I want to mention, but with this effort, we would like to appreciate. If only we could have councillors like this across the city. In other areas, you'll experience cable theft and people wouldn't care. But they took it upon themselves to go around and guard this area with their own bodies. One day I found them, I think they've also made some arrests with cables stolen by thieves here. Chairperson of the Board of City Power, Makosini P. Karodi, CEO of City Power, now we know that women has power, you know? And have capacity also. It's not easy to lead City Power. Not easy. With challenges of Johannesburg across the regions, she's there. So now we can safely say, hence where I come from, we say 50-50. I think it's doable. Fularo, Mashalo. All senior officials of the City Power and city as a whole, and political staff members present. I won't be long. The speech will be done by the executive mayor. But mine, I think, is just to display and appreciate the work that City Power have done here. From Eldos, large part of the south will be now being, you know, the grid will be stable. So the Councillor Khaldin is saying to me that the load shedding must be load reduction, must be suspended for 2 months, Chair. But we move from load shedding to load reduction, load rotations. So you just play with weights. But others are saying it's more or less the same. So CEO, she says to me, no, part of the condition is that 2 months no load rotation in the area. Then me and her, we can talk. I think you'll assist me in that particular regard. I won't say much except to say, Program Director, I'm not sure whether I should introduce the executive mayor or you will, but I think without any waste of time, my leader, I don't know, because of the height issue, most decorated leader within Johannesburg, capable mayor of the city of Johannesburg, is here with us in Tambo. Thanks very much. I'll show this for Comrade.
Subjecting me to the sun. Just this one. Is it fine? I had sunscreen, so I can take it out. Dumila Medag, is it correct? Goeiedag, Masjid. and the community, we want to greet you. I thought it's important that we acknowledge the presence of the community of elders, fewer as you are, but the fact that you are here for us as the city is an important thing. Greetings to the leadership of the city, the MMC responsible for infrastructure and service delivery, and he continues to do the right things that we'd like to see in the city. The chairperson of the board, Mr. Karodi, greetings to you. At least me and you have agreed that there's no more contest. We have proved it. I'm taller than you. So there's no issue on that score. The councillor of the ward, Councillor Jaldin, greetings to you. And of course, Councillor Dwayne from the neighboring. He's also been elected recently as a chair of a Section 79 committee. Oh, sure. Oh, we also, even Councillor Galdin is the chair of Section 79. Let me also welcome our MMC of Finance, Councillor Margaret Arnolds, who there was no way she couldn't come because she's from this community. She made sure that she runs from BRICS because we had sent her to a BRICS meeting, but she's here. So you're welcome, Councillor Margaret Arnold, Senior Ward. Of course, greetings to the CEO and the lead CEO of City Power. I don't see her here. Well, she's at the back of the cameras. Ms. Chifularo, we want to appreciate the work that you and your leadership has been doing over the years. We started this project just around 2015, and the project was marred around 2016 with fraudulent issues and corruption. There was an investigation that also led to some individuals being arrested, and they're still in court even today, including the service provider and those that were supposed to provide the service. We should have actually completed the station just between 2017 and 2018. Unfortunately, it took longer, but it is also important to paint a picture that as they procure the equipment, some of it has to be procured overseas, and at times it takes longer for it to arrive here. And that is why the budgeting process of building a substation or the supply chain process is not as the same as your normal supply chain processes. At some point, we need to give the service providers money in advance so that they can procure the equipment overseas and bring it here. But what we can say today is that the substation is here. It is also important to the community of elders and the surrounding areas to also understand that they have a responsibility to protect and defend this infrastructure. So that once it's affected, it means it's us, communities, who are also going to be affected. So we must look after it jealously, defend it jealously, so that we ensure that we can keep the supply of electricity and energy constant in our area. Unfortunately, load reduction has to happen as a result of one, illegal connections and the breaching of meters, which forces us to introduce load reduction so that we protect the substation. Otherwise, the equipment in here might blow up, and it might also be fatal to our staff at City Power, who must constantly maintain this substation. So we will call upon the communities to also help us to fight illegal connection. We are coming with models to deal with those that are in the informal settlements who are unable to have access to electricity. And one of the models we are introducing is what we call microgrids, and the intention of a microgrid is to give power and energy to those of the poor who are in the informal settlement, so that they can have electricity, then we can then mitigate against illegal connection and all sorts of things. So we're asking your community of elders, Councillor Galdin, that they should also help us to deal with illegal connection. As I conclude my speech, whilst we are providing these services, we also ask communities to continue to pay for their services and pay the municipality so that we can continue to raise funds and capital for us to be able to do the service delivery project so that the quality of life of our people can be improved, so that we've got proper roads, proper robots, the right quality of water. Remember, water itself is not just provision, it's also about the quality of the water that we provide, and Johannesburg remains with 98% of blue drop, which means our water is good, it's healthy, it's at the highest level of being clean and can be consumed by people. The same way with the electricity that we provide, we want to ensure it's continuous and is constant and there's no power disruptions so that our people can enjoy the benefits of what electricity brings into our communities. We're also going to be installing high mast street lights throughout our wards so that at least at night our wards can be lit, the right English. Go tlaganya, kubonakale, abantu babe safe so that those that are intended to do criminal activities are also disturbed. So that's what we are doing as the city, the quality of life of our people and our community. But in turn, come to our offices, pay your service. If you can't, come and register for our ESP, which is an extended social package where we can try and meet to halfway as the city of Johannesburg. With that being said, I hope that those SMMEs who benefited from this project can one day give testimony that indeed they benefit from the economy of service delivery, in this case, the substation. So we want the SMMEs to talk about what the city and the opportunity that the city of Johannesburg has given. And not only money, but it's also about skills and expertise that they were able to acquire during the period of this project. MMC Sukwaile, Rale Moho, Warra, Sinyo. What's next? Thank you very much. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you, Executive Mayor. Can we have another round, please? I don't think that was loud enough. Okay, so now we come into the main portion of our activities or event. It's now the unveiling of the plaque. So what we want to do is get the Executive Mayor and the MMC and the CEO and everybody to flank the Executive Mayor so we can proceed towards the unveiling of the plaque. So Executive Mayor to lead us on this. Councillors, CEO, Chairperson of the board, please flank the. So on the count of 3. Yeah. Let's count. Can we count to 3 before the mayor does his cutting of the ribbon? Can we all count together? Can we all rise? This is a very special occasion. Yeah. So on the count of 3, everyone, can we please come forward? 1, 2, 3. Go, Executive Mayor. Yo, well done. Well done. That's not loud enough, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get it louder? This is a special occasion. Thank you very much. Executive Mayor, I think we need to can we open that? Both sides. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Louder. See you. Serena. Smile, smile, smile. Well done, well done. Thank you. Can we call him? Mr. Mtembu, can you please come forward, Mr. Mtembu? Mr. Mtembu. Mr. Mtembu. Tami. Thank you very, very much. We just wanted, we just, ladies and gentlemen, can we just have your attention for a few minutes? We just want to 2 minutes outline from the old to the new. It's very important that we understand this. Thank you, Mr. Ntembu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Once more, good afternoon, everyone. My name is mentioned, I'm Tamim Tembu, the project manager here at Eldorado Substation Construction. City Power heeded to a call to establish this new substation after the old substation had faulted on numerous occasions. As Councillor Kaldin mentioned, we lost 2 feeder boards on the old substation, and as a result of that, it was actually difficult for us to actually supply our customers because there was no contingents. So with this new substation, we have actually integrated all the feeder boards in such a way that you lose one transformer, you can still supply communities around here. So it also has the state-of-the-art control center whereby you could actually do the switching as well as control everything in the station. This control center is not only control inside here, but also at City Power as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that explanation. I'm sure we all got the sense of that. We're now coming to the concluding part of our program. We'd like the vote of thanks to be done by our new chairperson of the board, Mr. Karodi. Over to you to do the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I think I'll be doing no justice if I don't call the CEO to come and join me here. CEO, Makati, please come join me. I think it's important to congratulate the hard work and appreciate the work that the CEO has put in together with her team as I continue to be given this opportunity, which is the easiest one, of a vote of thanks. And I must confirm the assertion by the mayor that we have agreed that he is slightly taller than me. So my job today is quite short, just to thank everybody. I would like to thank the mayor, executive mayor of Johannesburg, Councillor Silo Dada Morero, for giving a direction and steering the ship of Johannesburg continuously and giving a lot of work, putting a lot of work in these processes. And also I would like to thank Councillor Jack Squaila, who is also the MMC of this department, called ESD, and also Councillor Margaret for also great grace in the occasion. And equally as well, I would like to give vote of thanks to Councillor Dwayne and Councillor Kaldin for your patience and the support you've given to the team. And like I've said, the team is led here by the CEO of City Power. We call her Makazi because she's exactly that. She's providing a proper leadership to the entity. And together with her team, I would like to say we thank you very much for your hard work. And we know that it has put in, you guys have put in a lot of time and effort. But last and not least, would like to thank the community of Eldorado Park. We thank you for your patience, your understanding during these difficult times. And I'm sitting here together with the team to tell you that we are here to serve you as a community of Eldorado Park, to provide services, quality services to you guys, so that going forward we can hold each other's hands. And once again, thank you very much for your time. CEO, job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. Are you happy, Eldorado Park? I can't hear you. Are you happy, Eldorado Park? Yes, yes. Thank you. I think that concludes our program, but we just want to show the Executive Mayor, the MMC, both